As vehicles are more and more connected, it's important to be aware of the cyber risks connected cars are exposed to today. Your organization's membership in the Auto-ISAC means that your company is prioritizing the need to know and understand the growing automotive cyber threat landscape. As an Auto-ISAC partner, Upstream collects and analyzes threat intelligence for cyber incident in the automotive ecosystem. Let's take a look at what has been happening in the vehicle ecosystem recently, so that the industry can better protect itself today and in the future.
The number of publicly reported automotive cyber attacks has increased dramatically over the past decade, in step with the rise in the number of connected cars and their digitalization. Over 200 automotive cyber incidents were reported in 2020 alone, 4 times the number of incidents reported in 2017. These attacks impact the entire industry, from OEMs and Tier 1 and 2 suppliers to commercial fleets and public transportation operators. The rising number of connectivity technologies in vehicles such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB ports, cellular network, and more has created additional entry points and attack vectors for hackers to exploit. The most common attack vectors over the last decade were back-end servers and keyless entry systems. Most attack vectors were exploited remotely, both from short and long range. In the past year, nearly 82% of all incidents were remote attacks.
The majority of automotive cyber attacks in the past year were carried out by black hat hackers with malicious intent to disrupt business, steal property and data, or demand ransom. Only 32% of hacks were committed by white hat hackers and researchers, some of whom were part of the automotive bug bounty programs. The number of automotive-related security vulnerabilities, also known as CVEs, documented in the MITRE repository is also growing. To date, there have been more than 100 vulnerabilities reported. Data and vehicle theft were among the top impacts of cyber attacks in recent years. Other attacks involve taking control of vehicle systems, service or business disruption, fraud, and more. New and existing standards and regulations point to an industry-wide push to address cyber threats. Comparing 2020 cyber incidents to the threats indicated in the UN ECE WP29 R155 regulation demonstrates the regulation's security orientation. 90% of incidents were related to vehicles' communication channels, whilst almost 87% of the incidents were data or code threats. These 2 incident types represent the top 2 threat categories. Significant amount of automotive-related hacks originate in the dark web. The most prevalent dark web threats include selling stolen identities to access OEM and smart mobility accounts, infotainment hacking, leaking automotive source code or data, selling fake components, ECU tuning, and more. Upstream provides intelligence on cyber threats emanating from every level of the web.
With the continued rise of cyber attacks across the automotive industry and the regulatory requirements that were developed in response, now more than ever, OEM, Tier 1s and Tier 2 automotive suppliers must take heed of the cyber threat landscape to keep connected vehicles safe and secure for everyone. Upstream has been working with Auto-ISAC since 2018 with growing contribution each year. In mid-2019, we presented an overview of the automotive cyber threat landscape for the Auto-ISAC community call. That same year, our VP of Product was a keynote speaker at the Auto-ISAC Summit. Upstream became an official Auto-ISAC partner in early 2020. Upstream provides a cloud-based cybersecurity and data analytics platform that leverages existing mobility data feeds for multiple use cases within cybersecurity and advanced analytics. Upstream protects its clients from cybersecurity threats and helps them comply with latest regulations. Today, we already secure millions of connected vehicles worldwide, serving multiple OEMs, Tier 1 and Tier 2 automotive suppliers with threat detection, intelligence, and other data management services. As a strategic partner, we are happy to share unique insights from our Auto Threat Intelligence product with the Auto-ISAC community. This intelligence supports the industry-wide mission to assess cybersecurity and safety risks to connected vehicles and connected car infrastructure. Our goal is to increase the Auto-ISAC's community visibility and awareness of the automotive cyber threat landscape.